What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy DJ King A1, also known as Richard. And no, there's nothing wrong with my camera. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong to where you can't see me. It's just, I have put something over to where you can't see me because right now, I don't want to focus on my face. I want to focus on my voice at this time. A few ladies at my job and a few ladies that I know have asked me several times, like, yo, why don't you try to get in a relationship? They've tried to hook me up with different females, or females have talked to me, but I really wasn't on it. See, y'all gotta understand something. It ain't about, I'm gay or anything like that. And don't get me wrong, I support gay and lesbians. That's first and foremost. And my thing is, right now in my life, I'm just really trying to chill. I don't have an issue or problem dating. I don't have an issue or problem chilling. But the whole relationship situation right now in my life, just from being an 18-year-old young man to now being a 34-year-old man, and you go through the same shit over and over, no matter if it's good, bad, or the ugly. And mind you, I'm not naming any females because, like I said, a lot of times it was my fault. Like a lot of times it was theirs. But the situation of the matter is that right now in my life, dating is the best move for me. I'm no good to nobody on a relationship status. And hopefully, whoever, listens to this, check it out. Hopefully, y'all can relate to it. If not, hopefully y'all at least check it out. Now, I know a lot of females that I did talk to on the whole date scene, the whole nine. A few of them, they really pissed off at your boy. And that's because of the simple fact, they see, that I'm in a relationship on Facebook. But the thing is, I put in a relationship, me being in a relationship with myself. Now, the reason I did that is because, like they tell people, before you can really get to know anybody else, before you can really be with anybody else, you got to make sure that you're tight. Sometimes you got to spend time and be, and deal with you before you can deal with anybody else. And that's why on my Facebook, when it says in relationship, it says I'm in a relationship with myself. Don't get me wrong, I was in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? But, things happen. Then I was in another one. Things happen. But the bottom line is that right now in my life, it's all about just me being happy. Just me really sitting up here, just really getting myself together. And at the end of the day, instead of going through it with somebody and having a good, bad, and ugly, I'd rather, chill with somebody and have all goods. And don't have to worry about the bad because we know that we have an understanding. You know what I'm saying? So that's really all it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's like you got to get an understanding before you can, basically place the format when it comes to being with anybody. And right now, like I said, and I tell anybody, and I've told everybody who talks to me and was like, yo, man, you need to be in a relationship. You need to be with somebody. I'm like, you know what? At this time of my life, I'm not good for them. Because I know I'm gonna do something that's going to mess up the situation, and they gonna be hurt over it. I'm gonna respect them, but not to the point to where I'm gonna respect us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sitting up here saying I'm gonna be on some cheating and crazy shit, but it's like, one thing my friend said is that I have relationship issues, and I do. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, man, when you go through so much, and I mean, everybody go through breakups and all that shit. I understand that. But when you go through breakups and shit with people that, especially in the beginning of your life, 18, I say between 18 and 25, and you really love these people. And I'm talking about the ones I was in a relationship with. Not the whole marriage situation, just the ones I was in a relationship with, and you really love these people. And you show it by each and every breath, and they show it by each and every breath, and they sit back and they try to give you the notion and the intellect of their lives, and you try to do the same thing when it comes to yourself. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you look at each other, and instead of having joy and happiness, you look at each other with fear, because you know at the end of the day, y'all both tried your all, but y'all end up both hitting a brick road. Because of stuff like that, you know, I didn't take love for granted. I didn't take relationships for granted. It's just, I guess, being in love at a young age with somebody that you really thought you was going to spend the rest of your life with, and it end up being your fault. It damaged you. It's like I've noticed that a lot of stuff has damaged me, but I'm trying to, and it's crazy. I'm 34 and I'm trying to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always said to myself that the next person that I be in a relationship with, we gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna really make it work, and I'm gonna really take my time, and we're gonna really go down that path. You know what I'm saying? So for everyone that every female that I've been in a relationship with, and things ain't go right, I do apologize. I say it like this, on the stuff that I did on my end. I can't speak for them, but I can speak for me. But at the end of the day, it's all about you taking care of yourself. At the end of the day, it's about you making sure that not only, if you're a man, like in my case, making sure that that woman is happy. You got to make sure that you're happy. And if you're not happy, then it's just going to crumble. You know what I'm saying? It's going to crumble like old bricks. And that's what a lot of situations dealing with relationships that I've been in has happened. It just crumbled. It chipped a little bit. We would fix it. We would put the plaster, all that good shit. We'd fix it. Then all of a sudden, it'll happen again, but it'll be a little bit bigger. And then again, it'll be bigger. It's like, basically, that's all a relationship is when you get into it. It's like, you go from a little crack to, if you keep on doing it more and more and more, it's going to end up becoming this big hole that by the time you try to fix it, it's going to be over with. And that's something that I've learned dealing with the main relationships that I consider that I've been in. And it's like, I'm going to tell people this. Don't argue over petty stuff. Don't argue over things that at the end of the day you can really sit back and say, you know what? That was stupid. And yeah, ain't nothing wrong with going to bed not angry and all that good stuff. But you know what? Shit happens. Yeah. But if you could just sit back and say to yourself, you know what? The shit that we just went through, it really was meaningless. The shit that we really was arguing about and going through the motion about, it really wasn't that serious. And that's something that I learned. And that's the most valuable tool that I'm going to bring to the table dealing with whoever, the next female I be in a relationship with. Because guess what? When I'm the next person, that's it. I'm not trying to go and be with somebody and then sit back and then try to be with somebody else. No. I'm 34. I'm too old for this. I need to be with that one woman, and that's it. So I'm just giving, a little knowledge. Just trying to give a little knowledge to some people out there who either is going through something right now or has gone through something. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it like this. At the end of the day, y'all may be together. But at the end, it's all about you. It's all about what you want to do. It's all about how you want us to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's really the main purpose. And if I'm going to be honest with y'all, if I would have really used them tools that I just said, a lot of situations, a lot of relationships that I was in, I would have been left ahead of time. And it would have never got to the point to where I really sat back and said, damn, like, did I really go through that in that relationship? So, ladies and gentlemen, just sit back and just think about the shit that you either going through or the shit you've been through. And at the end of the day, this is, I guess, the best tool I could tell y'all. At the end of the day, sit back. And when you sit back, you think of what just happened. You think of the incident, as they say. And you say to yourself, is this something that you want to continue to be in? Do you think it's going to escalate? You know what I'm saying? And if you think it's going to escalate more, then maybe you need to have a talk with that person that you're with. See, that's one of the tools that I really should have used. I should have talked. Instead of the hollering and screaming and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I did that in every relationship, but I have done it. So remember that, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about you. And if I would have actually put everything about me in that perspective, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't be in the situation that I am in now, to where I don't want to be in a relationship with nobody. I don't care who the female is. I really don't want to be in a relationship because I know I'm not going to be the best man for her. And dating is cool. Chilling is cool. But relationships right now, I know if I got into a relationship, I know I'm going to break that woman's heart. To the point she ain't going to want to deal with me, fuck with me, nothing. She probably ain't going to want to deal with other dudes. So, take this at note. You know what I'm saying, gentlemen, ladies, mostly gentlemen. Take this to the heart and take this to the mind. Worry about you. And when you get out of an argument, or as this one person told me, a sticky situation, you sit back and you say to yourself, okay, it happened. How can I make sure this don't happen again? Well, this is your boy Richard, aka DJ King A1. Just letting y'all know, man, right now in my life, it's not about a relationship. And I'm telling each and every female, and I'm putting this on Facebook and the whole nine, but I'm saying this because I don't want to hurt nobody's feeling. I don't want to hurt nobody's heart. I don't want to crush nobody, whereas they think it's one thing, but it's not. So, if anybody thought that when I was trying to, talk to them on some dating stuff, I do apologize. But right now in my life, it can't happen. The only way it'll happen if somebody, some female really comes into my life and really show me different things that nobody else has ever showed me. That's the only way. But it's your boy DJ King A1. Just want to say sorry to this one young lady that I was talking to. She kind of blocked me on Facebook and all that good jazz, and she knows why. It ain't nothing crazy, but she knows why, and I do sincerely apologize, and hopefully we could be back to friends, and the whole dating thing, if that's what you want to do, then I'm here. I'm out.